All right. So the Pennsylvanian wanted to make a video response. The big tough manly man's man that is a tough guy, a real man, none of that wimp, not a wimp. I originally made a video response similar to this one, but I feel like I skipped over a couple points, so we're gonna go over this together. So, all right, Pennsylvanian, what do you have to say, you big tough manly man?
What's up, guys? It's the Transylvanian back with another video. And in this one, I'm going to be talking about these beta male metal YouTubers that have me literally living rent-free in their heads, so let's get into it. So, I kind of expected this when I made this channel, for it to get some backlash, because I have very strong opinions about things, and I knew that they would piss people off.
Actually, first of all, it's nobody is like upset at you over like opinions. Like, you can hate whatever you want. You can not like whatever you want musically, anything like that. That's up to you. That's a-okay. Nobody's upset about that. Nobody's really even upset. Everybody's just pointing and laughing at you. They're laughing at you because you scream, "I'm insecure, validate me." They're laughing because you scream, "Poser." You do. Saying, "I got into extreme music at 8 years old." That's hilarious. Think about an 8-year-old listening to Marduk. Shut up.
But I'm okay with that, because the difference between me and these beta males is that I'm a
Enlighten
real
us.
man.
Oh,
I
all
don't
right.
get offended by other people's opinions.
Real
I don't
man.
care what people think of me,
I don't care.
because I do what I want, not a pussy.
I do what I want. I'm not a pussy. I'm not offended by anything. I'm making a 6-minute and 45-second video about people talking about me because I'm a real man and I don't care.
These guys, on the other hand, are the definition of the people that I've been ripping on this whole time.
Yeah?
But yet they want to kind of do their little virtue signaling bullshit
All right.
and make it out that I'm the bad guy because I'm exposing them for what they are.
Oh.
And now they're showing their true colors. So let's go over the first one, who I'm going to call the hypocrite. And the reason...
Wow, that's interesting. I thought you were a real man, not a pussy. All right, Pennsylvanian. I put your face on my channel. You can't say my name. You're going to call me a hypocrite. And I'll let you explain why you call me a hypocrite. And we can have a good laugh.
The reason that I'm going to call him the hypocrite is because he is one. He claims that I'm a wannabe J-Dog. I want to be just like him. Oh, I just use all his terms, reiterate all his points, blah, blah, blah. More garbage. Yeah, I did.
I mean, I never said that. In fact, my video doesn't have me speaking. You're kind of making a video response to yourself, and you're getting mad about comments that I never made. Unlike you, I don't delete comments. Comments, if you leave one, it stays, unless YouTube like automatically flags it to be hidden. I don't usually check it in comments because it's not something that crosses my mind hardly ever. I check it like maybe, I don't know, once every 6 months, if it even crosses my mind. And 99% of the time, there's no comments that are hidden. So, I mean, I never said anything. I didn't say a word in that video. I never even said that you were a wannabe J-Dog. People in the comments of my video called you a wannabe J-Dog. I don't control what people say. I agreed with them because you sound like one. But we'll get to that in a second on what makes you different from him.
I did use a few of J-Dog's terms.
A
which
few.
I won't be doing in the future because I don't
Why?
want to confuse people and make them think that I'm trying to be exactly like him, even though I was not.
All right. I'm going to just point this out. Nobody would ever confuse you for J-Dog in a million years. A million. First of all, you like to talk about real man stuff. All right. Judging from the size of your car, I'm a car guy. Just going to throw it out there. A lot of people don't know that about me that watch my channel. It looks like a relatively small car. And judging from how you're sitting in that car, I'm gonna guess you're roughly like, I don't know, 5'6", but your voice, you sound 4'11", so we'll kind of split the difference and say that you're about 5'3". Just gonna put that out there. And so nobody's gonna misconstrue you visually for J-Dog. J-Dog actually has really good points that he makes besides just sitting there going, poser, like you, and going, I'm a real man, I'm a real man. Guys, look at me. Listen, take me seriously. I'm a real man. Guys, listen to me. I'm a real man. I know you didn't accuse me of not being a real man, but I just want, I need to let you know I'm a tough guy. J-Dog doesn't do that. And another reason that people won't confuse you for him is, unlike you, he's actually contributed something to this music that you yourself call a lifestyle. You haven't released an album. You haven't pressed anything. All you do is sit on the internet and pound your chest that you're a manly man that's super manly and you're not gay. Everyone else is gay. And you're just the one that understands black metal better than some of these people in these bands. Look, hate to break it to you. Well, in your words, hate to break it to you. You're not taken seriously by anyone, and you haven't done shit for metal. J-Dog has done more than enough for metal in a lifetime. He's done more in 3 months on this planet for the genre of music than you have your entire life, and you say it's a lifestyle. Nobody's going to confuse you for him. He actually contributes. You just whine. He benches, you bitch.
I simply just thought that those terms describe the topics at hand. That's why I use them. That's what I do. If I like something that I hear, sometimes I will reiterate that specific topic or term.
That sounds like some follower stuff to me.
It does not mean I'm trying to copy somebody. If I was trying to copy him, I would be promoting all the same bands that he does and just literally using all of his points, which I don't. Me and him actually have very different opinions on a lot of topics.
Nobody said you had the same opinions.
Hate to break it to you. And the other thing about this guy is, he claims that I'm trying to steal other people's content like that.
Never said it.
Stole mine, outwardly.
I didn't steal anything. What I did was I did a supercut of you talking to like a man. I was just showcasing how a real man talks, because I'm a real man. Real man. That's all that was.
One of my entire videos, put it on his channel to try and make fun of it and edit it and add his own little shit in there that apparently he thought was funny. I didn't think it was funny. I thought it just made him look like a beta male dork, because that's what...
I'm not a beta male dork. Everyone else is. The more you shout about beta males, the more it sounds like you are one. Anyways, that edits I did, there was only one that was meant to be actually funny, and that was the kissing a dude clip, because that was just funny, especially to put that in there after talking about how you like girls, not dudes. Like, weird flex to be talking about that when nobody asked you, but all right. Everything else, I was just pointing out that you're wrong. You said that Alex Terrible doesn't act like a man. I pointed out that he fights bears and cage fights. You said that Slipknot Iowa was offensive enough where a normie would get offended. I'm going to point this out. It's one of the biggest selling metal albums, like, of all time. I remember when that album came out when I was a kid. Like, I wasn't really into that, like, particular type of metal. I was still pretty young and I was more into, like, rock and stuff. But I remember every kid in school being into that. So I don't think there was, like, this big thing, whoa, this is too extreme for me. No, there was a lot of people really gravitated towards that. And I just wanted to show you the sales charts on Slipknot Iowa. And then on top of that, the other edit that I did, you said boomers were weak. I just pointed out that boomers were also tunnel rats. I can't really picture you crawling into a tunnel knowing that there could be somebody waiting with a gun for you or a booby trap or something of that nature. I just can't see it, Mr. Tough Guy. Real man.
Is. And, So yeah, that's pretty much it with the first guy. Just a classic beta male metal YouTuber who got offended because I was explaining that there's certain types of metal that aren't manly. I mean,
I didn't get offended at all. I just found it to be really funny, and it just sounds like you're projecting really hard. Really hard. Because, like, actual tough guys don't talk about how tough they are. People that are crazy aren't the ones out there screaming that they're crazy. People that are good people don't always say, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. That's you coping. That's all that is coping with the fact that you want to be, but you're not. And all I'm doing is poking a hole into your fragile ego, because that's all it is, and everybody can see it. Manly man, let's dive into the comments. How many have you deleted from this video, manly man? Was the likes and dislikes disabled for a bit, manly man?
first of all, like the Motionless in White thing, what are you, like a fan of this band or something, dude?
No, I pointed out that you were talking about a man wearing eyeliner. That's just weird to talk about. It's weird to talk about how other men dress while talking about being manly. That's just weird to me. That's all I was pointing out. You could go through every video I've made since, like, I think I made my first video on this channel in like 2009, 2010. You can go through every single one of them I made. I think I've mentioned them once or twice in passing that I saw them when I went and saw Norma Jean. And I think I even said in passing I wasn't a fan. Your channel hasn't been around that long, Pennsylvanian. I can point out at least 10 videos, it feels like, where you mention that non-hetero and Motionless in White getting up there wearing Motionless in White, Motionless in White. You talk about them more than other people I've seen on this on this platform. I've never seen another channel mention Motionless in White as much as you. Just saying.
You think wearing pink eyeliner up on stage is a manly trait? Because
I didn't say that.
Don't. I think that's something a fag would do.
Oh, really?
That's what I think.
Mm.
Who knows? Maybe you're into that kind of stuff. It's not my thing, though.
Maybe you're into that kind of thing. Not my thing. Nobody suggested it was my thing, but I'm going to just let you know that it isn't my thing, because I want you to know that I'm not gay. I want you guys to believe me. I'm not. I'm really not, guys. Guys, I'm not.
And all his comments and him himself calling me a hillbilly and all this other stuff, it's like,
I didn't call you a hillbilly one time. Go through the comments. There was somebody that called you a redneck. That's it. That's somebody called you that. That wasn't me. Once again, don't be upset at me for what my subscribers said. I didn't even react or comment or anything to the hillbilly thing or redneck thing, because I'm actually a redneck myself. I consider myself one. I have a 4-wheeler with a gun rack on it. All right? I'm just going to put that as a bare minimum for my redneck criteria and my redneck credentials, I should say. And, yeah, I want to use that as an insult to anyone, ever. But, well, what is it that you'd rather be? What is it? You'd rather be a hillbilly than a what that you're about to say?
Well, I'd rather be a hillbilly than be a faggot, that's for sure.
Hmm.
At least hillbillies can be real men. So, hate to break it to you, but you're not going to win this battle.
This isn't a battle. This isn't about winning. This isn't about pounding your chest or anything like that, man. This is literally about pointing and laughing at you, making you squirm because it's easy to do it. I'm having fun laughing at you. You're sitting here for 3 minutes and 19 seconds calling yourself a real man, but wouldn't have the cojones to say my name. Got it. Got it, you clown. Got it. Now let's take a dive into the comments. There was a comment that I left, but nobody can see it, but it got 3 likes, and Wyatt X him actually left a comment, which I'm not seeing anything from Wyatt. It's like you're deleting comments. Oh, God. There was some comments here that I do have screenshots of, but of course you delete because you're a real man. But my comment that I said, which I would gladly say face to face, anything like that, is for a guy that doesn't care that he's getting clowned on, you sure sound upset. Why wouldn't you name me, you tough guy, real man, you? I didn't say a word in that video. I was just pointing out how real manly men talk. They yell about being manly instead of letting their actions speak for themselves. You might as well scream, I'm very insecure. And there's also just a couple more things. God, I really shouldn't have to educate you. Your name's the Transylvanian, all right? Vlad Tepes, Vlad the Impaler. I want to let you know he was a Catholic, and I believe that falls into that Judeo-Christian snake oil straight from Jerusalem pussy shit that you like to rant about. So I thought I would point that out. And you've in your live stream over here about how RABM is black metal's worst subgenre, you have this weird rant about white pride. And I'm just going to put this out there. It's kind of sad that you have no accomplishments in your life to be proud of, that you have to take pride in how you were born and the chance that you were born pale fucking white. Shut up. You're a dork. You're a clown. Nobody on this platform takes you seriously at all. I promise you. And if they do, they're breathing through their mouth harder than you are. With that said, have a good one.